How trying to become a professional athlete made me rich. Here's the thing that most people don't understand. Those people who want to become athletes when they were kids are the people who are actually going to make it in life because they've got the skill set, knowledge, and also the understanding to know that they're actually able to push forward no matter what endeavor or what they pursue. This is why I'm telling you. When I tried to become a professional athlete, it made me rich because, as I said, it built up the skills, built up the development, built up the grit and the drive that made me in the position where I am today. Here's the thing. I'm currently an Australian, 21 years old, make over 6 figures a year. I run a marketing agency here in Australia. And the thing is, I have had times where I didn't even know where I was going to make it. I had times in my life where I was thinking, game's over. That's it. Like, I'm done. That was when me and my ex-girlfriend were living off $25 a week. Imagine that. Living off of $25 a week, barely affording, you could barely even pay rent, and then just basically figuring out a way how to move forward. Which is how I got into this position where I am. If you guys want to learn more, click the link below in the description. Claim your free call. As I said, I've only got 5 slots left the rest of the month. And then we just continue on. But I'll show you how to make your first 10K a month through running your own marketing agency. But yeah, continuing on, it's like when getting at that stage of that desperation, of that understanding, it's sort of like when you're in the middle of, because my sport was rowing, when you're in the middle of rowing a race, because you're at that time when you don't know if you're going to make it. Let's just say you're at the K mark. You're halfway there. You realize you're at that start of your journey where you're like, hey, I'm going through the most painful part of my journey yet, but yet I know where the end goal is. I know where I need to get to. I know where I need to be. Because the thing is, I need to know, because the only way I'm going to be able to get out of this situation is by continuing to move forward. The only way that I'm actually going to be able to get this thing finished, possibly placed, be able to win, it doesn't really matter. I need to get out of this situation. And then what you end up doing is figuring up a game plan, figuring out a way how you're like, okay, sweet. So this is where I'm currently sitting at. This is the difference between where I need to go. This is the alpha. So the alpha is the difference between the general average and where you stand. So you're like, okay, this is where the general person's sitting. This is how fast they're going, how fast they're moving, how fast they're generally progressing. But I'm just sitting there going okay, so this is where I'm currently sitting at. How much difference do I need to go? How much more do I need to push myself forward so I can get this done and over with? And it's as well, when it comes to life, when it comes to business, when it comes to simply understanding, hey, you're in that tough period, you're in that point in your life where you're like, hey, I just need to keep on putting in the effort, need to just keep on putting in the work. And seriously, all it is a tenacity which continues to push you forward. Because you're like, hey, I'm not going to give up. Hey, I understand where I need to go. Hey, I understand what I need to say, what I need to do. Because it's simply at the end of the day, obviously, if you're watching this video or if you've watched this far, clearly you're serious. Clearly you have goals. Clearly you understand that you're not just put in this world so you can just basically suffer and live life like a normal person who doesn't want to do anything with their life. Nothing important, but you actually want to follow your dreams. So obviously by consistently putting in that effort, putting in that time, putting in that attention to detail will make all the difference, because even from where you are today to where you are tomorrow is still going to be a difference of let's say 1 or 2%. And it's also the same thing as well. When I was trying to become a professional athlete, I went to the gym every day. I was training at least 3 or 4 times a day. I somehow still managed to have enough time to have a girlfriend, have a social life, but I still did it. And it's also the exact same formula that I used at the age of 18 to make 10 to 15 grand a month, working 21 hours a day, because simply you are not like that. You need to go through at least some sort of pain, some sort of suffering. And I think honestly, the mix between rowing and boxing are the 2 perfect sports for it. The reason why I'm saying is because you understand, if you've been on the ergos, if you've been on the rowing machine, if you've been even in a fight gym, they make it as gruesome as possible. And it's just you with your mind. You've got to sit there and realize, hey, this has got to end eventually. This has got to move forward. I will progress. I will get better. I've got to basically duck, weave, and basically make sure I do not get hit. And it's simply the same thing, because whether you're working with a crew or you're working by yourself, it simply relates, because it's simply when you start off business, you're essentially just basically by yourself. You're essentially in a fight, or you're essentially rowing a single, because the only one who you can rely on is yourself. You're not willing to actually provide for anyone. You're not willing to, you don't have the capability to provide for anyone. You don't also have the capability of being able to progress forward. The thing is, if you can't provide for yourself, you can't provide for other people. And then once you start gaining those skills of, working with other people, then you can start to add more and more. And you're like, okay, sweet. Let's just say I'm rowing in a quad or an 8. if I lack off here, let's say if I slack off here, then someone else can make up for it, but they can only do it for a certain period of time without me actually being able to basically increase the effort and continuing to push forward. That's the thing that most people don't understand. And especially when it comes to like athletes or the training, like you hear it every single time, because it's like everyone who's on Instagram these days understands, hey, like the reason why I'm in this position is because I'm an athlete. Yes, I'm in this position because I've done X, Y, Z thing. But it's also like, if you think about it, becoming an athlete is one of the hardest things you can do. And is honestly one of the best things you want to do if you want to grow your character. Obviously, minus off all the other dramas, all the other stress, like that is great. It is one of the best things, because also becoming an athlete at such a young age, like I wanted to be an athlete when I was literally in year 7, at the end of year 7, because I'm just like, I'm done. I just want to move forward. I just want to continue, like my whole reason why I originally wanted to become an athlete was because of the status thing, because I was thinking, hey, I could even get to a stage when I'm making over $1 million a year through doing what I love. And then I realized it's essentially a job at the end of the day, and you're just continuing on going through that trap. But I'm like, you need to go through that pain and suffering. It's also like, as well, when I had one time and I was literally working out 3 or 4 times a day consistently, between rowing, between soccer, between gym, between rugby, like league and union, I was just like, and also going to the gym, as I mentioned, I just got to a stage where my body just gave up. It had just completely flatlined, and it's just like, I can't move anymore because I had issues with my back. I couldn't move. And I was like, let me play. I got a soccer game tomorrow. I've got to play, because like, and I wasn't able to because I went to the hospital because my back was spasming at like the age of 15. And I'm just like, well, what else am I meant to do? When literally life throws you that curveball, what are you meant to do? All you can do is just sit there in the ambiguity and just sit there, realize, what am I actually doing this for? Where am I trying to go? Who am I trying to become? Because it's also simply as well is that you've got an idealized version of yourself, who you want to be, where you want to go. And the only reason how you're actually going to be able to get there is by simply realizing, what do I need to do? What steps? How can I get out of this recovery process so that I'm simply able to move forward? And yes, it's probably, in my opinion, it's harder to get to that position where you want to be when you're at the literally like the darkest period of your life, because it's simply just getting out of that darkness will allow you to like move forward. Because simply, if you don't explore, if you don't, it's like the Excalibur. Basically, you got to go through the woods. You got to go through the darkest part of the woods for you before you're actually able to continue on forward. And it works the exact same way in life, because it's also like my good old boxing coach, or like even like my own coach used to say, focus on technique, focus on it. Because the thing was, with the way my legs are, I can't not that there's anything wrong with them, but like my dorsiflexion, so basically I'm not able to completely like bend my leg forward as much as what I need to. Like that was the biggest thing that stopped me. Therefore, my technique lacked, and also which means I need to do more of the stuff that I didn't want to do, which was pure technique. And also same thing with my boxing coach. Like, because I hated running. I hated running with a passion. He's like, run. I don't care. You've got to run. Because the thing is, you enjoy sparring. You enjoy doing cardio outside of running. You enjoy doing like all the other exercises that we do, but simply because you hate running, you've got to run. And it works the exact same way in life, because that is the darkest point to me. That is a point that I wanted to avoid at all costs. But no, I simply got shoved into it, been told, you got to do this because this is the only way you're going to get better. And I simply had to accept that fact. And it works the exact same way in life, because as I said, when I was living off $25 a day, I simply managed to get by because I continually put myself through the pain, through the hardship. I worked my absolute arse off to try and figure out a way how I could get there. I tried high ticket sales. I tried e-com. I tried crypto. I tried it all. And simply I got that result because I got fucked over in a deal, which was also obviously because I could have controlled that. I was just too ignorant, and I was just too, it's going to be completely fine. And I ended up losing 100K. But simply, if you think about it, any other kid who is 19, who loses about $110,000 and gets out $50,000, because I was paying like $600 a week over about 80 weeks, realize that most people would have given up. Most people would have stopped. But it's like, what made that different? And it's simply coming down to the mentality. It's like, also, I can mention this on another note. Me and my girlfriend like to joke that we've got the whole like Russian mentality. Like, we'll simply go through the pain. We will simply go through life because it's on nightmare mode. We will simply progress forward, move forward, because it's like we got to realize there's got to be light at the other side. You can't have light without dark. You can't have good without bad. You can't have evil without obviously good. but you got to simply just be able to push forward. You got to basically move forward within your life and got to realize that there's got to be an end goal. There's got to be a way, or there's got to be a part of you that realizes, hey, what am I truly doing this for? Where am I truly trying to go? That's why I told you in the very beginning of this video, you need to understand, like, what is your dream life like? Like, honestly, you've got to understand it down to the minute detail. Because the thing is, over the last 3 years, I have been slowly been able to progress and slowly been able to forge and create the life that I've wanted, because simply I was able to do that. I was always, as I said, like when I was a kid, I've always been that more creative, but yet that very analytical kid. So then I'm like, okay, sweet. So once we found my ICP, which is my ideal customer profile, I just basically niched down on that, because I very much like to do things outside the box. Don't like to do things exactly as most people like to do them, because it's like, simply there's got to be a better way. And simply my niche that I specialize in, my digital marketing agency, allows me to do both. It allows me to add like a creative pull and a creative aspect onto something that I love, which is finance, to something else that I love, which is marketing, and then you can merge it all together. That's what it allows you to do. Same thing with my clients who I work with on the real estate front. It does the exact same thing, which is why I tell you, you simply need to explore the darkest part to you and simply need to accept and put yourself through that pain, through that suffering, through that point where you got to realize, hey, I've got to put my head underwater for a while. This is going to suck. This is going to be shit, but I simply need to do it. And that is simply why trying to become a professional athlete made me rich, because I went through that continual pain. I went through that continual suffering. I went through that, and also it gave me the skill set and the knowledge that allowed me to, start doing whatever I want to do, no matter what it is, because it's a multi-dimensional skill set. But yeah, that's how becoming an athlete made me rich. But if I was you guys, I would watch this video on your screen over here. So the video is, you need to rewire your mind to become rich as soon as possible. Give that video and watch your screen there. Other than that, that's me out.